Yeah, what up? It's your boy Rob coming back at you once again with another video. So before we get into this video, you already know, make sure that you watch this video all the way through to the end and then click the next recommended video so that you can stay watching some dope content on Blacklight Revelations, all right? If you enjoying this video, make sure you comment throughout the video and smash the like button. All right, so let's talk about this New York City SOHO SOHO Karen, man. This woman is a complete and utter idiot. You know what I'm saying? And it's a shame because she's so young, but I mean she's going nowhere fast. You feel me? Like nowhere fast. You know what I'm saying? Like her life just was like, Arr! And that's where she's staying at. Because if you listen to this woman, she has a pathological mentality. And, you know, I'm not a big fan of this Gail woman, okay? I don't like her very much at all. But the disrespect that SOHO Karen felt that she was entitled to be able to speak to a TV interviewer like that. I mean, even her attorney had to check her. She sees no fault in the way that she behaved. And the thing is that she was brought up like that. Like, this is ingrained behavior. You know what I'm saying? So I want to dive into this. And I advise everybody, please watch the videos that I have done on SOHO Karen before, okay? Because SOHO Karen, she got a lot of problems. And I called this, you know, she's a narcissist. But then, you know, the whole situation is problematic because the news is spinning everything. They're not telling everybody that the young man has a mixed ethnicity. You know what I'm saying? He's a mixed heritage gentleman, which has nothing to do with anything, but it's just part of how they sensationalize race. You know what I'm saying? So what I want to do is I'm gonna put this video up here on the big screen, all right? And we're gonna play this real quick because I'm telling you, like I have to stop and say stuff during this video because, like I said, this woman is a complete idiot. You know what I mean? It's just, whoa, Lord, have mercy.
The woman caught on camera physically attacking a black teenager and falsely accusing him of stealing her cell phone has been arrested in California. It happened last night. You might remember this video. Mia Ponsetto approached 14-year-old Keon Harold Jr. at a New York City hotel last month, accusing him of stealing her phone. His father, jazz musician Keon Harold, recorded the encounter and accused Ponsetto of racial profiling.
We have what you see two black people.
No, I'm not letting him walk away with my phone.
Now,
like this woman here, okay, I know people probably will get mad at me. I think that the situation is a little bit different. I think that it's actually the hotel who was actually racial profiling. You know what I mean? Because Mia Ponsetto is clearly nuts. She is insane. I think that she would honestly treat, like when it comes to that part of what she's talking about, I think that this crazy woman would actually treat anyone like this. The problem that I have is that the hotel, what is your corporate policy? When somebody says somebody stole my phone or somebody did this or somebody did that, do you just demand them to give it up like you did to this young man? Because see, that's the problem. Like that's the root cause of the problem right there. The hotel, in my opinion, you know, this woman is nuts. One of the problems is probably that she's severely under-medicated. But the hotel, in my opinion, what the hotel should have done is told everybody to calm down, had the security guards get the situation peaceful, wait for the authorities to get there, and let the authorities deal with it. But instead, the hotel told the young man, give her the phone. And he ain't even had a phone. He did not have the phone. So in my opinion, the hotel is they kind of skating away without, you know, having to deal with too much. I'm going to keep talking about it to maybe somebody pick up on it and start pressing the hotel. But this woman here, she's nuts. You know what I'm saying? She's in need of a sit down with Dr. Phil. She's in the same she's the brain cousin of that Catch Me Outside woman. They call her inside this hotel. You know what I'm saying? Catch me inside. How about that? Catch me inside. How about that?
the video shows Ponsetto trying to stop the teenager from leaving the hotel lobby and then rushing toward them. Hotel surveillance video shows the 22-year-old woman tackling
See, this is what I'm. See, when it comes to narcissists, right? Narcissism, and you're gonna see this woman, this thing right here. She is clearly a narcissist, and they have crackhead strength. You know what I'm saying? You see, she's all over the floor. She popped back up like Spider-Man, all over the dad and the son like white on rice. You know what I'm saying? And it don't matter because they don't have anything inside. They don't they don't lose energy. They can just continue to be negative with expenditure of unlimited calories. And this is it right here. I mean, she is a straight narcissist. And the thing that's insane is narcissists. One of the key things behind the narcissist is that they're not able to self-reflect. That's number one. And number two, they're not able to show any empathy. Now, when you pay attention to the way that she deals with the interview, that's when it becomes indicative that you are dealing with a narcissist. And there's no cure for her. You know what I'm saying? There's no cure for her. Matter of fact, it's funny. I was actually listening to Kevin Samuels, and I know there's probably about half of the people that watch me that love Kevin Samuels and probably 50% that really don't feel him. You know what I'm saying? I like watching him. He was talking about narcissism in women, and I agree. There's a ton of women who are narcissists, just like there's a ton of men who are narcissists. And then, in my opinion, there's people who, there's a narcissism spectrum, and that maybe I could do a video on my theory of the narcissistic spectrum, because I don't believe that some people are full narcissists, and I do believe that everyone has narcissistic tendencies. And I also believe that empaths are a separate form of narcissists. I believe that empaths are a narcissistic reciprocal. I don't necessarily believe that empaths are not narcissists. And that's another theory that I could go into. That's just, some of my own original work or whatever. But yeah, so let's finish checking this out. But where was I at? Kevin Samuels, right? So yeah, he said that narcissists are not capable of empathy, and that's absolutely right. They're also not capable of self-reflection, Sam.
Keon Jr. Now, he never had the phone. It turned up several minutes later at the hotel. New York City detectives went to California yesterday to coordinate Ponsetto's arrest in connection with the confrontation. She was contacted at a traffic stop in Ventura County near Los Angeles.
And look, she looks crazy right there. Nothing behind those eyes. Look at that face. Nothing behind, nothing. No, it's just a blankety blank stare. Crazy. She looked like she had more like of a soul and like more of a spirit, like more personality when she had that mask on. Like when you see the whole face, it's just, she for real looks like she could be one of them scary people in like American Horror Story or something like that. Like somebody that when you wake up, they just standing at the foot of your bed. You know what I'm saying? She was all over that dude. The way she was all over him reminded me of that grandmother in Legion when she crawled up on the ceiling and was going at it on all fours,
Officials say that police had to pull her out of the car when she refused to get out. Now,
see, that's what I'm saying? She's always fighting. She's always fighting. She's throwing these two grown men around, you know what I'm saying? She's running back and forth. She all over the place. It's drugs involved with this for sure, but she got some supernatural shit going on with her. You know what I'm saying? And, I know it's a lot of people, it's people that's atheists out there. You know what I mean? It's people that don't believe in the supernatural. I don't care. You can call it whatever. Maybe she has a mental disorder. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she has, I don't know. But something is not right. She doesn't have anything behind her eyes. There's no soul there. You know what I'm saying? And she's being guided by a force that allows her to just be insane and fight all the time. She's charged completely 100% on negative energy. Like if you're one of those kind of people that can actually feel and deal with that kind of stuff, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Like you can see the aura. You know what I'm saying? This woman has a aura that comes off of her. Like if this was me out in the public, man, I'd have went far away from that lady because I'd have just felt that little like the ugh. You know what I'm saying? Like let me bounce. You know what I mean?
In an exclusive interview, we had just done that interview yesterday afternoon. Her lawyer spoke with us before she was arrested. They told us that NYPD had not yet contacted them. Mia, help me understand. What made you think that Keon had your phone? That's why I'm confused. Why did you think?
You assuming that this woman is capable of thought, You giving her too much credit already.
He had it.
I was approaching the people that had been exiting the hotel, because in my mind, anybody exiting is probably the one that might be the one that is trying to steal my phone. I admit, yes, I could have approached the situation differently, or maybe not yelled at him like that and made him feel, you know, maybe some sort of inferior way, making him feel as if I was like hurting his feelings, because that's not my intention. I consider myself to be super sweet. I really never ever meant for it.
See, the problem that I have with this is this is how they're going to try to introduce minority on minority racism, which we already know that there's minority on minority racism. You know what I mean? There's a lot of that, especially like, you know, between Latino and black gangs. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, this isn't a gang-related incident, but again, the boy is also Hispanic. He's black and Latino. You notice they've been keeping his mother off of the news, and that's because his mother is Latina. You know what I'm saying, and again, there's nothing wrong with Latina, but this is where you get those lines crossed, and the news is being disingenuous about all of this stuff. I mean, because then that goes to ask the news, okay, so what are you talking about? What are you talking about as far as this boy being black? His father is clearly black, you know what I'm saying? But the young man himself, you know, he's bicultural, which again, there's nothing wrong with that. And he probably identifies with his father, and I doubt he speaks Spanish. But they use these terms to try to create sentiments, to try to create people to have certain behaviors. And it wouldn't be as juicy and it wouldn't be as accurate if they said, you know, a boy of mixed heritage who was black and Latino in a New York City area was, you know, falsely accused of stealing a phone from another Latina. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, for everybody that says that, you know, race don't matter or whatever, you know what I mean? They always sure tagging some race into something. Same people that say that. So, you know what I'm saying? Just be aware of this. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, she was in the wrong 100%. She's clearly narcissistic. Again, look at her eyes. What is she looking at right here? You know what I'm saying? Like, this woman is insane. She's nuts. She's nuts. Look at the hat. Dirty ass hat. You know what I'm saying?
To like hurt him or his father either.
See, that's the problem with these new cameras. And I know they've caught me with some lint, you know what I'm saying, like on my shit, especially when I'm wearing something black. But when they got these 1080p cameras and 4K and you know, the high definition and liquid crystal and shit, man, you gotta have your shit brushed off and nice, clean. You can't have all that lint, you know what I'm saying, dog and cat hair and shit all over your hair, all over your hat, you know what I'm saying, whatever that is on her hat, you know. I don't know why she's wearing the hat that says daddy anyway, you know what I mean, like.
Are you saying that you were stopping everybody in the lobby, asking them about your phone? Is that what you're saying?
No.
She has a future as the next female Terminator. You remember Terminator which one was that? Terminator 3, I think, when the Terminator it was the one after the liquid police officer. So I think it was the woman. The woman was really beating the shit out of Arnold Schwarzenegger. That could be her. She could do that. You know what I'm saying? Because this woman of steel right here is insane. If I seen her, I'm out the way. I'm not messing with you. For one, you're demonic. For two, you're nuts. And for three, you got super strength. I'm not messing with you. You know what I'm saying?
Not everyone, just the people that in the meantime, while the hotel manager was checking the footage, I just wanted to do my part as best as I could.
You just described yourself as super sweet. I know you've seen the video. When you look at the video, the reaction seems very extreme. It doesn't seem like it's someone who's super sweet.
How would you feel if you were alone in New York and, you know, you're going to spend time with your family during the holidays and you lose the one thing that gets stolen from you that has all of the access to the only way that you're able to get back home?
I just don't think
I think that this woman is truly nuts. I think that she needs some help, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I honestly, you know, I don't think that this is an issue of racism. I think that when it comes to the issue with the hotel, I believe that the hotel definitely behaved in a racist way. The hotel handled the situation completely irresponsibly, completely incorrectly, and had no business demanding the young man to give the phone up. But this woman here, This woman here is like so many women, undiagnosed psychosis. You know what I'm saying?
I would randomly attack people is what I'm saying to you. I know you said you could have handled it better, but I just don't think I would randomly attack people in the manner in which you did. What do you think when you look at that video? You're standing there in your leggings and your flip-flops, and it looks like you're just going nuts, for lack of a better word.
That's exactly what it was. There's no, she said, for a lack of a better word. There is no better word. That's exactly what happened. She went nuts because she is nuts. She's nuts. She shouldn't be, she said alone in New York. She shouldn't be alone anywhere unsupervised. Seriously, she needs to go see a counselor. I wonder if maybe some medication, you know what I'm saying, and a little bit of counseling, and I bet you she could probably be okay. But as of right now, the current situation is you nuts. That's the currency. That's what we're looking at right now.
No, I'm not letting him walk away with my phone.
I don't feel that that is who I am as a person. I don't feel like this one mistake does define me, but I do sincerely from the bottom of my heart apologize that if I made the son feel as if I assaulted him or if I hurt his feelings or the...
Did you catch that? She said, listen, that right there, ding, 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 ding. That's proof. That's the proof that she's a narcissist. She said, if I made him feel like I assaulted him. Bitch, did you watch the tape? You not only assaulted him, you assaulted his dad. All three of y'all. All three of y'all was rolling around on the floor. All three of y'all. What are you talking about? If I made him feel like. You cut his dad. You know what I'm saying? You cut his ass. These people crazy. Like, you're crazy. You're crazy. She needs psychiatric help. You know what I'm saying?
The father's feelings.
I don't believe one mistake defines anybody, but I think when I look at that particular video, you did more than just accuse him. The video seems to show that you physically attacked this young boy.
If I made you feel like I attacked, look at that. She ran and tackled this nigga like he was finna go through the fucking end zone, and it was like they was in overtime tied at the Super Bowl. That's how she tackled this nigga. And she said, if I made you feel like, yeah, when you tackle somebody, you know, in an Icky Woods fashion, you make them feel like you're attacking them. That's what happens.
You do see that too, right?
But at the end of the day, the dad did end up.
And she did the spin move. She spun that nigga through the door. Look, she's done this. She's done this shit before. Look.
Accuse him. The video seems to show that you physically attacked this young boy. You do see that too, right?
But at the end of the day, the dad did end up like slamming me to the ground and pulling my hair and throwing me and dragging me across the ground. So I will say that.
Yeah, but I think, you know, the video we saw, it looked.
Yeah. This woman here, okay, she is clearly nuts, right? That's what we're dealing with. She doesn't even acknowledge what actually went on in the video. She don't acknowledge what happened in the video. I'm sorry if I made you feel like if bitch, for one, she probably gave his ass motion sickness from that spin move. You know what I'm saying? And for two, she took him to the ground twice and cut his dad. I mean, wow.
Looked like you had just attacked his son.
Yeah, the footage shows me attacking his son, of attacking him how?
What? Hold on real quick. What? Clearly nuts. This is what I'm saying. Clearly nuts.
Yeah, the footage shows me attacking his son.
Didn't she realize? See, she closed her eyes. She realized that she accidentally told on herself. So now she has to reset everything. So now she's just crazy again. Look, watch. Watch this. Here it goes.
Of attacking him how? Yelling.
See? She switched right there. clearly shows me attacking his son. Attacking him how? Let me see. You had your arms completely around him. You spun his ass through that door, and then y'all went to the ground. He didn't have any hands on you. He didn't advance towards you. You did all of the aggression. That's how. That's the how.
Shows me attacking his son of attacking him how? Yelling at him? Yes. Okay, I apologize. Can we move on?
I know you're saying I don't.
Ooh, this lady crazy. I predict a call from her. She gonna call Kevin Samuels' show because that's the type that be calling in the Kevin Samuels' show. That one there.
I don't need to, I just want to apologize, but I do think that there should be some context to your actions that day.
Okay, so basically,
You see how she's not able to make. Do you see how she's not able to make any facial expression? All her facial expressions are one facial expression. She's angry, sad, upset, happy, sarcastic, miserable, pitiful, arrogant, all at the same time. That is now there's nothing academic that says this, but this is just something that I notice. When it comes to dealing with narcissistic people, they can never just make one specific facial expression. Okay? Their face encompasses all emotions at all times. And the reason why is because they don't, in my opinion, is because they don't know how to appropriately use the emotions. Okay? So they have to have them all so that while you're watching, you detect something. And you'll create it for yourself because you're used to making emotions. It's called a schema. It's called a psychological schema. It's a construct of how you organize information in reality. So if you see the cheeks propped up a little bit and the lips stretched across the face, if she's talking in a sad context, your schema, along with the context of how she's talking, is going to make you see a sad face. If she's talking about something happy and she's excited, the same facial expression, your schema will organize it into you seeing her face as projecting happy emotions. Because see, narcissists understand how other people's emotions work, because that's one of the reasons why they hate other people, is because they can't manifest emotions. They don't have any. So they understand yours and understand how to control you through yours. You see what I'm saying? And that's what that's what she's trying to do. See?
I'm a 22-year-old girl. Racism how is one girl accusing a guy about a phone a crime?
I don't think, again, yes, there are racist Latinos. Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. I've dealt with them. You know what I'm saying? I got some of them in my family. That is absolutely 100% true. You don't get no pass because you're Latino. Only the mainstream media and the dominant society lumps Latinos and blacks together. Latinos are even prejudiced towards Latinas and Latinos with black in them. You know what I'm saying? The more, not so black Latinos they really have a issue and hatred towards what they call Afro Latinos, like Afro Mexican. You know what I mean? A lot of Puerto Ricans, a lot of Cubans. You know what I'm saying? These people are extremely, extremely racist. So, but in her case, I don't think that she was racist per se. I think that she's just insane. And I do think she was running around like a nutcase, grabbing on everybody and tackling everybody. I think the reason why this got recorded was because it just so happened that the young man's father had the phone available, and it's like, wait a minute, what is this woman trying to do to my son? The institutional racism that the hotel felt privileged to do, that is, in my opinion, what the concentration of this should be. Because for one, they can sue the hotel, and the hotel does absolutely need to be sued. Okay? And for two, the hotel actually, see, this is just an individual, this woman. I mean, she's just crazy. She's going to behave the way that she behaves. But the hotel actually has policies that they need to be held accountable for. And there's no policy at that hotel that when one customer walks up to you and accuses another customer of having their property, that you forcefully try to make the other customer hand over whatever property they're accused of having. The hotel is complete racist. They're getting away with a lot, and the news is helping because they're spinning it towards this girl who's clearly insane. She's clearly insane. She is clearly absolutely nuts. She has no business being in public, unmedicated and without therapy or counseling. You know what I'm saying?
Where is the context in that?
Mia,
what is the deeper
Mia,
story
it's
here?
not. That's not the problem. You have to at least understand your actions that day. You seem to have attacked this little boy, this young boy, this teenager. You seem to have attacked this teenager about the phone, and then it turned out he didn't even have your phone. That's the thing. I mean, you're saying, look, I'm 22 years old. You're 22 years old, but you are old enough to know better. So I will say, you're 22. I get it.
Enough. The hotel.
Wow.
But you are old enough to know better. So I will say, you're 22. I get it.
Enough. The hotel did have my phone.
Damn. Man, the attorney had to check her. She was fighting the police. When the police arrested her, she was fighting them. Wow.
The hotel did end up having my phone. I did get my belongings returned to me.
All right.
Oh, wow.
Great, Gail.
We got to do that one more time. We got to do that one more time. I'm going to do that. That's my new thing. Anytime somebody get on my nerves, enough. I'm about to do just like that.
The hotel did have my phone. The hotel did end up having my phone. I did get my belongings returned to me.
All right.
Oh, wow.
Great, Gail.
Enough.
That was my favorite part. Enough.
That was my favorite part too. Enough. Oh, we're going to some troubled waters here in the United States. Oh, SOHO Karen, man. What is wrong with you, girl? Nutcase, man. Nutcase. I expected nothing less. Nothing less. That woman is completely insane. Completely insane. Oh, man. I don't know what to say. But that's that. All right. Again, nothing short of what we expected because this woman is crazy, okay? So then this was interesting right here. Another example of how the news spins things, all right? So this woman here in this, I'm gonna pause this real quick. This woman here was attacked, all right? All right, she was attacked at a protest, and I'm trying to leave anything political out of my videos anymore because I don't know if that's what's holding up my monetization or what, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not mentioning presidents' names, not mentioning, any political movements. I'm gonna just point to it with the arrow on the screen and y'all can make your own determination. And so now this woman was attacked here, okay? And what happened was there's a man who actually helped her, all right? There was a guy that actually helped her. It was a big redhead white guy. And what ended up happening was he was vilified by the news and by the media. All right, I'm gonna see if I can find it. Yeah, see, it's not. Hold on, real quick. Read full story. Let me see. All right, yeah, here we go. This is it. This is it right here. All right, cool. So look, check this out. Check this out. This is it right here. Watch this.
To the woman you see here, surrounded by protesters in these widely shared photos. Tonight, that woman says she was called racial slurs and she was assaulted, but she wants.
Now, do you see that dude that's giving her the bear hug? See him? Back it up a little bit. Like a big white guy with a red beard. they vilified this dude in the media, and they vilified him on social media. They said that this woman was attacked by him when she was actually attacked by people in the crowd. You know what I'm saying? And the woman came out and spoke about it. So this is the dangers of the media with their inaccurate reporting. You know, and that's one of the things that I was trying to concentrate and drive home when it came to the case of SOHO Karen. You know, you got to dig and get a lot of the information on your own, because they want to spin stories a certain direction to evoke certain emotions out of people in order to follow agendas. You got to be smarter than that. You know what I'm saying?
Tonight, that woman says she was called racial slurs and she was assaulted, but she wants to clear the air about who she says attacked her and the person who finally stepped in to save her. NBC4's Hetty Chang with her story and new video of that incident.
These photos, widely shared on social media, show protesters outside of LA City Hall surrounding 25-year-old Berlinda. One image shows someone pulling her hair. Others show a man bear hugging her.
Oh, they pulled her hair? Damn.
While she's getting pepper sprayed at close range.
What the fuck? I heard the police was there and didn't do nothing either. They just sat there and watched. That's what I heard. I actually saw this from a dude on TikTok. There was a dude on TikTok who played this, and I was like, yo, I gotta check this out. Is this real? Crazy.
But Berlinda tells NBC4 tonight the man holding her from behind, who has been vilified on social media as one of her attackers, is quite the opposite.
That guy, I call him my hero, because that guy picked me up, was whispering in my ear, telling me, go in, you're okay, I got you, I have your phone, you're okay, I'm gonna get you out of here, these people are trying to kill you.
In this video, you hear that same man telling the crowd to back up.
If he's watching this, I just want to say thank you.
Berlinda says she was trying to get home yesterday when a crowd of protesters, appearing to be Trump supporters, called her racial slurs and taunted her about politics and the pandemic.
Now, I didn't say none of that. That came directly from whatever news. What is this? Miami News or something? Channel 4, NBC. I didn't say who did what, because you're clearly not allowed to do that anymore. They wipe accounts off of Twitter. They wiping accounts off of YouTube, Facebook. I didn't say none of that. We let the news handle that. All right.
A bunch of women and men started yelling, take off your mask, don't wear a mask, blah, blah, stop the steal. They're doing this so they can silence us or something like that. And then somebody just kept walking in front of us, going, take off your mask. And I was just like, no.
Berlinda says things got violent when she flipped off the crowd and tried to leave.
And I was recording them, and I said, okay, please get away from me.
That guy.
And that's when the guy went and took his hand, clawed me in the face, and just smacked my phone in my face. And in the process of doing that, ended up scratching me in the eye.
The photographer who took these pictures says witnesses stepped in to help, but police did not.
For me, it was important to document because women of color every single day are harassed, are beat, are assaulted.
Here we go with the of color.
Are killed, and oftentimes they're not believed.
LAPD releasing a statement tonight saying in part a hate crime battery report was taken and confirming the individual seen in the images with his arms wrapped around the victim was determined to be a good Samaritan. Police now trying to identify.
So my question is, what about the police that was there that just sat by and watched all that? They didn't identify nobody. You know, like, come on, man.
The people who attacked Berlinda. We've confirmed the man that Berlinda calls her hero was fired from his job.
Wow. So because of wow. See, this is what I'm talking about no good deed goes unpunished. This dude actually saved this woman from this situation. And the idiot-ass job, the employer, listened to what was on social media and listened to inaccurate news reporting and fired this dude as a result. What kind of nonsense is that?
Berlinda tells us that she called his employer today explaining the situation, and she hopes he does get his job back. In downtown Los Angeles tonight,
wow.
Hetty Chang, NBC4 News.
Wow. Wow. Unreal. That's why people, that right there is why people don't do good things. You know what I'm saying? Wow. Very sad. Well, This video is way longer than I wanted to have it. It's 34 minutes. So make sure that you watch this video all the way through. Please click the links at the end of the video. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure that you subscribe. Either hit the bell icon throughout the video or hit the circle at the end of the video. And make sure that you thumbs up and drop your boy a comment. All right. So with that being said, I will catch everybody on the next video. Peace.